Retrieval of document on CAC. In this video, I'll be showing you how to retrieve your CAC document for an NGO, business name, and a company, which are the three major categories of CAC registration. Hi, my name is Operachama Glory, and in today's video I'm here to show you the step-by-step practical video, or to show you a step-by-step practical video on how you can retrieve your document. I'll be showing you also the document for retrieval, the document you'll be submitting for your retrieval, and also all other things that are tagged in retrieval of documents. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive into the tutorial. First, we need to log in into our account, and I want to let us know that I'll be showing us two different ways on how to achieve a successful document retrieval as either an accredited agent or a non-accredited agent, or a non-accredited agent. Let's start with the first method, and also, like I said in the process of the video, I'll be explaining the documents needed for each process and also showing you samples on the screen. So please pay attention to every word I say and pay attention to every detail you see on the screen so you won't be lost. So right now I'm logged into my account, and this of course is the Post Incorporation dashboard. So if you are an accredited agent, you would have access to this dashboard. If you're a lawyer, you will have access. If you're a chartered accountant, you are going to be having access to this, because you can create your own personal account using your proficiency certificate. But for those who are not lawyers and chartered accountant and whatsoever category, yes, I have a video on how you can create your own account to be an accredited account. So if you have not seen that video, also check this particular video description. You're going to see the link showing you how to create your own account. And also, if you are not, or you don't have, after watching that video and you don't have any of those proficiency certificate, please message me that you don't have them and you are not either a lawyer or charter, or you are not even you are not in that line of profession, and I'm going to be attending to you, because we also have an offer for persons who are not accredited but wants to offer these services of an accredited agent, because this first method actually works for only accredited agents. And if you don't have access to this part of your CAC dashboard, you won't be able to carry on that process of retrieving your documents. Okay, so now I'm logged in, and I'll go ahead with the first on our list. So I'm going to touch that of an NGO, and after that I'll be going to company, and after that I'll be going to that of a business name. Okay, because many persons have been chatting me, asking me for the video for this, and so me creating a different video for business name, editing is so stressful, and then coming back again to edit. It's just like when I create a video and I get another request. So instead, I decided to make this a 3-in-1. Not, should I call it a 3-in-1, or it's just a one video, because I'm using the same. I'll show you everything, like how to retrieve for NGO and everything, both inclusive of your status report, your Memart, and constitution, and also what other thing, status report, I've said that already. So even, for a business name, we have status report and your certificate of incorporation, and then for a company we have the Memart, the certificate of incorporation, and your status report. And then for an NGO, you have your constitution, certificate of incorporation, and your status report. So I'll be showing you how to retrieve every document and also the details involved. So like I said, we are going to be starting with that of the NGO, and then we are going to descend to business name, or to whatever comes in my mind first, because I'm not scripting this down. I'm just saying it the way it's coming out from my, just saying it. Okay, so let us start with an NGO, and I'll just randomly choose an NGO for this. Okay, I'll randomly choose an NGO for this, and I'll also drop the sample of documents needed for your successful retrieval, and also tell you everything that I used in retrieving my own document, like for a job. Yeah, because I don't have an NGO yet. Okay, but if there's need for me to create one, surely will. So to retrieve your document for an NGO, and the three documents like I mentioned, the status report, constitution, and certificate of incorporation. So let's start with the status report. So if you scale through this dashboard, you're going to be seeing annual returns. Right, you're going to see annual returns, appointment of chairman, amendment of constitution, blah 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 blah. You just have to scroll down to incorporated trustee status report. Okay, so that is the prompt or the tag for retrieval of status report. So you're going to click on it. Don't be scared, because so many people, this is actually what they do send to me. They'll be like, that there is no, like, it's different, should they go ahead with payment and stuff like that. So you don't need to be scared. Okay, so what you need to do when you click on that, it's going to be showing you search. So you have to fill the company's, the NGO's name here, that is the IT number. So you have to fix that there. Okay, let me use this IT number and see. Okay, let's see if this is going to search. So it's not searching. So what you need to do is to remove this CAC, blah blah blah. Okay, remove also the T. Let me remove it, and then search. Okay, so it's going to pop out, and this is the IT that owns that registration number. Remember that the NGO that I used for getting to this part of the dashboard was Sons and Daughters, but because I don't want to start going back and making the video long and blah blah blah, so let us also use this. But if you're searching with that particular job you're working on, the details will appear, and then you click on view details. So once you click on view details, it's going to bring out the user information, that is that information. So if you're using accredited agents portal, you don't need to change any informations. You just go ahead to click on save and continue, and after that your remitter pop-up will appear, and the fee is actually 5,000 naira. So once you click on this remitter, you make payments and it's successful, you're going to receive your status report immediately. And okay, it appears like that for all categories, even for that of business name. Let me just say it now in case I don't say it then, because I'm trying to rush this video. So this is how to even retrieve even for that of your business name and company, but I'll also be saying it again so that you don't forget. And then another serious thing you need to do, you need to copy this remitter number, because there are sometimes you might be using your mobile phone, not even sometimes, I don't know, but my mobile phone doesn't allow me to retrieve immediately. Like once you make payment for this, the next page you are supposed to be seeing is that of the status report. But for if you're using your laptop, you will be able to do that. But if you're using a mobile phone and Chrome for that matter, you won't be able to do that. But if you're using that of a Firefox, you'll be able to download. But to be on a safer side, please copy your remitter number, which is this. Okay, let me show you what to do when you are in that shoe of not being able to download your status report after you're done making payment. So once you're done making payment and you're not able to download it immediately, you click on select for existing search. So once you click that, you paste that arrow number here, and once you click on this, the informations will appear immediately. So it's showing pending because I did not make any payment for it, so that's why it's showing pending. Okay, and if I had made payment for it, it will be showing status, the payment status will be paid, and then I'll be able to download my stuff. You see, it's saying internal server error. That is because I did not make any payment. So let me head back to my dashboard, and that is how to retrieve your status report for an NGO, okay, even for a business name. But the thing is that they don't appear in the same tag, they don't appear in the same write-up. So that is why I'll also be explaining when we get over to that, when we descend to that category. So to retrieve the certificate of incorporation, you need to locate something that looks like CTC, which stands for certified true copy. So we have it right here, certified true copy request. You're going to click on, because I've started the process, so I'll click on delete to delete it. I'll click on delete so that I will start afresh. I'll click on back, and then it's going to show start requests. Okay, so when you click on that, you read through, please fill out and all of those things. Then you click on start process. Okay, so when you click on start process, you're going to see the documents that you'll be selecting. So if you don't select any documents, okay, and you fill your name, let me say I am the one authenticating this. If I fill my name and I give the, let's say let me just put myself as a chairman. You say that the save and continue button is not responding, so you need to click on the document you are retrieving. And I did a change of name, that's why you are seeing certificate of change of name and certificate of incorporation. So it now depends, so you can retrieve this or you can retrieve this. So you see that stuff is now activated, the save and continue is now activated, and the price is also 5,000 naira. Okay, so let me show you. No, when you're retrieving double documents, let me go back. Okay, since we are just there, let me just go forward. When you're retrieving double documents, you pay per document and not you pay per document. So you can see that the certificate is charging us 5,000 naira, and this other one is charging us 5,000 naira. So let me go back to add the constitution. Remember that the three documents are your certificate of incorporation, your constitution, and status report, which have shown us how to retrieve the status report. And why we have this certificate of change of name, because we recently did a change of name for this NGO. So if I click on save and continue, we'll be having 15,000 naira on our remitter payments checkout, okay, on our payment invoice, I mean. So you can see that you're showing 15,000 naira. So per document you are retrieving is 5,000 naira. For every category is 5,000 naira. I'll be showing you that. Okay, so now to retrieve your document for an NGO is very, very complicated, and it's not going to be immediately, or it's not going to be in 7 days. For your status report, you can retrieve that immediately. Okay, and there's something I want to also make known of us. I posted a video on how to update the informations of any category. So please, before you retrieve your status report, in order not to experience what I experienced, because I retrieved the status report of an NGO and there was no information. Like, the NGO was registered I think 2002 or 19 and something, and then after retrieving it, there was no information, because the informations are not yet on the portal, but the details are on the portal, you understand? Okay, so you have to update the information before you can retrieve any information, because if you go ahead to make this payment, your constitution is going to be blank. So you have to make sure that you mail CAC. I made the video well spent, so just go to the video. I'll be linking it also to this video so that you can see it where you want to check the description of this video. Okay, so like I was saying, you have to update the informations. Okay, and also the document you'll be submitting, because you'll be uploading some documents right here. After making payment, you'll be uploading documents, and then what you're going to be uploading is newspaper publication, 2 newspaper publications. Please publish 2, it's the same price. Publish 2 newspaper publications. Okay, that is for retrieval of your IT constitution or your IT certificate of incorporation. I did not say business name, I said IT. That's an NGO. To retrieve, you must do a newspaper publication and you must draft your minutes of meeting in reference to retrieving your documents. That is for a constitution, but for your status report, you won't be doing that. For your certificate, you'll be doing that. You'll be drafting the minutes of meeting, and also you'll be doing your public notice. So with all these documents, and also you also need to you also have to draft an affidavit. Yeah, you have to draft an affidavit of loss of documents. So it depends if you're doing for both, you know how to draft that. So after doing all of this, you upload them. If not upload them, you will never get an approval. So after doing all of that, you click on submit, and once you click on submit, you have to wait for approval. So this is the only process that is kind of complicated because after upload, you have to wait for approval. But that of status report, you just retrieve immediately. Okay, so that is how to retrieve your document for an NGO. So let's descend down to that of a business name or maybe a company. Okay, let's just go to a company. So I'm going to search a random company right here. Let me just use that of an integrated limited, and yeah, we're going to head on to the dashboard. So let's assume that we want to retrieve a document for this Retrieve Integrated Manufacturing Limited. Okay, so let's start from the certified true copy. So like I told you, if you're looking for retrieval of your certificate of incorporation, you should look for that tag that is carrying CTC. So once you see that, which is right here immediately after this, so I don't want to tell you immediately after this because as time goes on, the site or the CSC portal changes. So what you're looking for is that tag that is saying certified true copy. So once you click on this, it's going to take you to the part where you'll be requesting for your CTC. So you click on start request for CTC, click on start process, and you're going to select all documents you'll be retrieving. So we have the certificate of change of name, and it's also known that this company has carried on a change of name. So you can see certificate of change of name. Okay, so and this company has also filed for annual returns. So if if your client, or maybe if someone comes to you to tell you that please I need the acknowledgement slip, that I can't get in touch with the agent or with the person that filed my annual return, this is where you retrieve for your client. Okay, so to retrieve this, you click on certificate of incorporation, you click on memorandum. This is your Memart. Okay, so you don't need to start looking for where to retrieve that. This is where you retrieve it, and then you give your authentication. Okay, just type in the director's name, please, not my name, not your name, just type in the director or the trustee. For that of NGO, you can type in the chairman's name. So when you do that, you click on save and continue and proceed to payment. Like I said, each payment is 5,000 naira. So once you make payments, you upload your document. So for your document upload, you need to upload your application letter and affidavits. So for this company, you'll be uploading your application letter and affidavits. You'll be merging both together. I will show you that. Okay, so you merge both together and you upload, and that is all you need to upload. So you might be asked to upload the national ID card or status report. That is based on query, but it's not mandatory. But the main thing to upload is your application letter and affidavits. You'll be merging both together. Okay, and also I forgot to mention that in your minutes of meeting, you also be merging the application letter with the minutes of meeting, and then you upload. Okay, so this is how to upload for this is how to retrieve Memart and certificate of incorporation for a company. So let's head on to the status report tag. Okay, so I'm just going back bit by bit because I don't want this to take me out. So let me just click this, and yeah. So to retrieve a status report, okay, let me give you the guess. Where do you think I'm going to click? So there's nothing like status reports here. If you check very well, we don't have any status reports. What we have is request for letter of good standing. We don't have a status report tag here. So to retrieve, you need to click on this company search. You click on company search, and just the way I explained for an NGO, just where I explained for that NGO we used in the beginning or in the process of the video, you just have to fill your the registration number of the company. You remove this ROC, and then you click on search, and it's going to bring out the search user, bring out the name of the company. Be sure that, because you know these days multiple companies or multiple entities can have the same number, so please make sure that you are make sure you're paying attention to your screen in order not to retrieve the document or retrieve this status report of another entity. Okay, so you click on view details, and after that it's going to bring out the search user information, and once you click on save and continue, to direct you to remitter, and the charge is also 5,000 naira. So you are not uploading any document for retrieving a status report. Okay, so once you do that, like I said, copy your arrow number, and then you come here, paste it here. Let's just assume that this is the arrow number I copied for that NGO. Okay, so let's assume that is also what I copied for this company. So I fix it here and click on search, and it's going to search out immediately. I would have used but I think that arrow has expired, and please note that sometimes you might use that arrow after a while and it's going to stop working. So don't expect your arrow to always be there waiting for you. So if you have the opportunity of downloading immediately, please download your status report like 10 times and keep it. I even suggest that we save our documents on our Gmail. Like, save it on your Gmail. You have lifetime access to that document. Even if you forget any other thing, you know that your Gmail password you should always remember. Okay, some persons still can't remember, but just find something that works for you. Okay, so I've talked about retrieval of NGO documents and that of a company. So let's go to the final, which is that of a business name. So this is the Exhilarating Enterprise. I'm going to be working with this. Okay, so I'll click on proceed to dashboard, and this is just going to be very, very short and simple, because I believe that I have touched I've touched everything that I want to touch on that of NGO. So to retrieve, you have to look for business status report. See that this is straightforward, unlike in that company that we are looking for a status report and we didn't see anything. So you click on this business name status report. It has the same interface once you click on that. So you search for the name. Let's use this, and once you click on search, it's going to bring out the name of the business name. Please, if you are not seeing the business name, don't go ahead. It means that what you entered was actually incorrect. So you have to make sure that it's correct, and then once it pops out like this, you click on view details, and then you copy the let's go further, because I don't want you to assume. So it's going to show up like this. You click on save and continue. Those informations are the details of your agent portal, the accredited agent portal, so you don't need to panic. So you click on remitter, make your payment, copy this arrow right here because you'll be needing it. Then you make your payment make your payment, and then you download immediately. Or you can equally come back to the select for existing search, you paste the arrow number, click on search, and if your payment was successful, it's going to be showing paid here, and you'll be able to check the details of your search. So to retrieve for certificate of incorporation, you have to click on certified true copy, Okay, good. We already retrieved for this. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this because I want to show you the process. You click on delete. Okay, click on delete, and then I'm going to go back to the dashboard and I'll click on start request. Okay, so this is the certificate of incorporation. We click on it and we authenticate this application. Okay, upper chairman glory. So proprietor, because there's no business with a director and a business name, so we give that authentication and then we click on save and continue. Once you click on proceed to payment, the price is also 5,000 naira. When you make your payment, you also be uploading documents, and the document you'll be uploading is just your application letter and affidavit. You merging both together and you upload it and click on submit. If you don't click on submit, your application will not be attended to because it's going to be on the not submitted. Okay, it's going to be here, but once you click on submit, your application will move to pending approval, and then if there is any query, it's going to move here, and then if it's approved, it's going to move here, and you'll be able to download your certificate. So you'll be able to download your document, which is just your certificate of incorporation, because that is what you applied for. So I have talked about the first method on how to retrieve your document on the CAC portal, which is the Corporate Affairs Commission. So if you don't have an access and you are not willing to obey, because for you to make use of our own accredited agent portal, you have to obey and abide. And if you're not willing to do that, you can equally use the pre-incorporation portal where you did your login, where you did your registration, and this can only work if you have access to that dashboard. So if you have access to the dashboard, you have to log in, okay, and then you click on registered, because that is where you'll be seeing the informations of your registered entity or that of your client. Okay, so you click on this registered. I'm waiting for the page to load up. So once it's, let me I don't think any of this has exceeded 7 days. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to old applications. Okay, so let me go back to old applications, and then okay, this sons and daughters is actually showing here. It's not supposed to be showing on my portal, but it's showing because I did a change of name, and even this Nestream 360 is showing because I did a change of name. So I'll just be using them again for this tutorial. Okay, so once if I click on this download document now, it's going to be showing me that I have exceeded 7 days. So if you lost your documents and you want to retrieve them again, you'll be paying for it. So you can see that each tag here for document retriever is 5,000 naira. So if you want to retrieve all of them, you just quickly click on select all. But if you want just one, which is a constitution, you click on just trustee and it's showing 5,000 naira. But if you're clicking to, like if you also want to download your certificate, you click on it and it's showing total 10,000 naira. So once you click any of these documents that you want to download, you want to retrieve, you click on pay, and it's going to direct you to remitter. Okay, it's going to direct you to remitter, and once you make payment, you're going to be downloading it immediately and instant. And if you don't download it in 7 days, you'll be paying another money to download it. So this method is actually not safe, but it's still good if you don't have access to an accredited agent portal. So I'm not making any payments. I'm going to cancel it, and I'm going to also repeat that process if I'm doing for a company. So if you are doing for a company, it's going to show you, it cannot show you a constitution to download because this is a company. So you'll be downloading or retrieving your status report, certificate, and Memart. But if your client just needs his certificate and you have access to that dashboard where you register the business or where you register the company, just click on it, click on pay, and it's going to download. Okay, so let me look for a business name. Let's go back a little and see if we can lay our hands on a business name. Okay, we have this mopo. Okay, so let's click on that. And yeah, so for a business name, we just have two documents, which is status report and certificate. So if you want to retrieve just your certificate, you click on this. But if you have your certificate and want to retrieve your status report, you just deactivate that and click on status report, then click on pay, and the charge is just 5,000 naira. You don't need to upload. And the sweet thing about this method is that you are not uploading any affidavit, you are not doing any newspaper publication. But the thing is that not everyone can, not everyone is going to have access, especially if you are not an accredited. This thing is, oh, it's just sweet for we that are agents, accredited agents. Okay, so imagine if a client that I did this for comes back to me and I say, I don't even need to even charge for newspaper publication any longer, because the informations are already on the pre-incorporation. But if it's not, then I have to do newspaper publication, affidavits, and all of that. But this part is sweet, but it doesn't favor everyone. So I think I've been able to show you how to retrieve your documents on the Corporate Affairs Commission.